I want you guys to mark your calendars and remember today, because this day is the day. This is the moment. And Terence Bud Crawford, he just planted the flag in that moment. It's the boxing revolution.
I'm paying your ass shit.
Terence Crawford, who many see as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, is drawing a line no one expected. He has made it clear he is not paying that $300,000, and he is not apologizing to anyone. For him, this goes far beyond money or fees. It is about principle and respect. He is standing firm against the people in power willing to risk everything to show that his integrity is not for sale.
It's free! How you love that? $180,000 free. How much your belt cost? I wonder, how much your belt cost? Huh? I don't see no receipts on your belt. It's crazy. Y'all be having so much taxes on these belts. You got some nerves. It's crazy that you can sit up there and have all these belts. You know, you got the WBC silver, the WBA intern, the whatever belt y'all got, and you taxing these fighters every time they fight, and you claim that you for these fighters. You're not for these fighters. You probably worse than the promoters. But hey, I wish you the best, you know? I wish you the best, you and your company.
The headlines blew up this morning. Terence Crawford has been officially stripped of his WBC super middleweight title. But if you think this was some boring paperwork issue or a simple missed deadline, you are missing the real story. This is a full-blown rebellion. Crawford did not just lose the belt, he basically threw it back in their faces with a viral rant that exposed the dark, greedy side of boxing politics.
Mauricio, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Because everybody in the world know you was going for Canelo. You was mad that I beat Canelo. It's okay. It happens, you know? But if you a real fan of the sport, you would have, you know, said congratulations instead of having that little smirk on your face, all mad and pouting. But listen though, you should have took the money, and you should have been thankful and grateful that I was rocking your belt around as your champion. As your champion, the WBC champion. The undisputed champion at that. But you want to make it about you. You want to say, oh, well, you stripped me. Like, I've been stripped before. The IBF just stripped me when I was at 147. Doesn't matter. I'm still considered the undisputed champion. I'm still the champion in the division. Because you know why? The only belt that's recognizable as the champion is the ring belt, baby. That's the #1 belt in the division. That trumps all belts.
To understand why Crawford is this angry, we have to look at it from the view of the man who took the belt away, WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman. The WBC says they were actually trying to help. Normally, when a fighter wins, a huge unification about the sanctioning bodies take a big cut of the purse, usually around 3%. On a $50 million payday, that fee would be massive, easily over $1 million, just for the right to fight for the green belt. Sulaiman says he stepped in to give Crawford a huge favor. He said the group agreed to drop the fee to only 0.6%. In their eyes, asking for $300,000 from a $50 million pot was a friendly deal meant to support the fighter. Sulaiman waited by the phone, expecting a thank you or at least a payment. Instead, he got nothing. When the deadline passed and no money came in, Sulaiman said it felt like a slap in the face and claimed Crawford's refusal was not about money. He said it was a direct insult to the group that backed him.
We made a very clear 0.6%, which is $300,000. We $225,000 going to the Jose Sulaiman Boxers Fund, which is to help former fighters in need. And it is just regrettable. Not even a thank you or I'm sorry, taking a different route. No response. I wish him the best. But this is not. The WBC is huge, it's great. It's about greatness, and I'm relieved.
Terence Crawford sees that so-called favor as nothing but a shakedown. In a video now blowing up across social media, Crawford looks straight into the camera with real anger. He is not reading a PR script, he is speaking from the gut. His point is simple and sharp. Why is the WBC acting special? He explains that he paid the fees for the IBF, the WBO, and the WBA without any issue. Those groups took the payment and moved on. The WBC was the only one demanding more. Crawford asks the question every fan is thinking, who do you think you are? He says the group has an ego problem and believes it stands above the other bodies. To him, this was not a discount. It was a random tax because they knew he made a huge check. He refused to be pushed into paying extra just because the belt is green. He told Sulaiman, clearly, I will not apologize.
I see Mauricio, got a lot to say about me not paying him $300,000 plus another $100K something for sanction fees, right? Then he gonna tell me I ain't even apologize. Like, who the fuck you think I am? Boy, you better slap your fucking self. I ain't paying your ass shit. Fuck you talking about paying you $300,000. What makes you so motherfucking better than any of the other sanctioned bodies? Huh? Answer that question. What makes you better than WBO, the IBF, or the WBA? Everybody accepted what I was giving them. But you, the WBC, think that you better than everybody, don't you? So since you, the WBC, and you got the fucking green belt, which don't mean fucking shit. Fucking real belt is the ring belt, which is free, motherfucker. Who you talking about? You want me to pay you more than the other sanctioned bodies because you feel like you better than them. How in the world all the sanctioned bodies agreed to the same amount, but you sit your motherfucking ass up there and say that I need to apologize to you? The fuck? You can take the fucking belt.
The rant turns darker when Crawford shifts from the money to the unfair system behind it. This is where it changes from a contract issue to a fight between the people who risk everything and the people who profit from them. Crawford points out the harsh truth of boxing. He is the one taking punches. He is the one risking brain damage and putting his life on the line every time the bell rings. Meanwhile, the officials demanding these fees stand at a safe distance, living in comfort built on the pain of the fighters. He describes boxing leaders flying on private jets, sleeping in five-star hotels, and eating the best meals while the athletes deal with the real damage. He compares the sanctioning bodies to a corrupt government that taxes the workers to fund the lifestyle of the elite. When he says you better slap yourself, he is speaking for every fighter who has ever felt used by the people in charge. It stops being about 300,000 and becomes about respect for the human cost of the sport.
That don't even make sense. I'm the motherfucker that's putting my life on the line, not you. You ain't stepping your motherfucking ass in that ring. You or nobody else. You or nobody else. So why should I have to pay to carry your belt? You should be paying me. If you want to be truthful, you should be paying me. I don't see it. It irks my nerves how this dude gets on a plane, gets a hotel suite. Him and his buddies, they go out to dinner, 5-star meals, all that, you know, and guess who got to pay for it? Us fighters. We paying for y'all to come out here, have the time of y'all life, stay in the best hotels of y'all life, and it's all done on our dime. It's done on our dime. Do that sound right to y'all? It's crazy, ain't it? We the one out there getting battered, knocked upside our head, and every time we step foot in the ring, we gotta pay them a sanction fee like they the government. We getting taxed. It's crazy.
The most damaging part for the WBC is how Crawford takes the value away from their belt. For years, the green belt has been sold as the top prize in boxing, the one every fighter dreams of raising. But in one short video, Crawford calls it a useless trophy. He says they can take it back because it is only metal and leather and too expensive to keep. He then points to the only belt he says truly matters, the Ring Magazine belt. His reason is simple. The ring belt shows real lineage. It shows who is the clear best in the division, and they do not charge fees. By lifting up the ring belt as the real symbol of a champion, Crawford is telling everyone you do not need to pay the alphabet groups to be great. It is a major problem for the WBC because it makes their belt look like something you buy instead of something you earn.
So since you, the WBC, and you got the fucking green belt, which don't mean fucking shit, fucking real belt is the ring belt, which is free, motherfucker. What are you talking about? You want me to pay you more than the other sanction bodies because you feel like you better than them. How in the world all the sanction bodies agreed to the same amount, but you sit your motherfucking ass up there and say that I need to apologize to you? The fuck? You can take the fucking belt. It's a trophy anyway. The fuck am I paying you every time I step foot in the fucking ring?
Crawford also has a theory about why this is happening now, and it involves the man he just defeated, Canelo Alvarez. He says the WBC is playing favorites, and he points straight to the long story of David Benavidez. For 2 full years, Benavidez was the mandatory challenger for the WBC title, waiting for his chance at Canelo. The rules say Canelo should have been stripped for not fighting him, but the WBC let Canelo keep the belt without any punishment.
Now, since Canelo is no longer a belt holder coming into his next fight, a fight that's still expected to make a lot of money due to Canelo's popularity and ongoing contract with Riyadh season, this means that for the first time in 7 years, not a single sanctioning body will benefit from Canelo's earnings. So the sooner Canelo becomes champion again, the better for them. But for the time being, they'll have to rely on Terence Crawford as their sanctioning fee provider. These sanctioning bodies make a lot of money from Canelo being their champion. Like, why did you think there wasn't any pressure coming from them when Benavidez was Canelo's mandatory? It's because if Canelo lost, then they'll have to rely on Benavidez and his $7 million purses. And if they decide to bully and pressure Canelo, and Canelo says, you know what, screw it, and decides to vacate the belt instead, then it's the same thing. They lose the benefit of a Canelo payday.